What's going on, brothers? It's Mgtow, the name. Got another video for you. It's written title, Broke Girl Summer. Here goes. So, in my previous video, I warned brothers that as we move out of this late spring into summer, a lot of these trollops are going to get really desperate. They're going to get really desperate, and you brothers out there owe it to yourselves to prepare for it. You heard what I said. You owe it to yourselves to prepare for it, because we know that these evictions are not going to slow down. We know that there's a credit crunch coming. We also know that the layoffs will continue. It's not slowing down. That's why it's of the utmost importance for you brothers to prepare now and keep your head on the swivel as we move forward. Because these hoochies, these domestic reptiles, these 304s, and these obese tree stumps are going to be looking everywhere to see if they can find a pet wallet. And I mean everywhere. Hey, if you look on over Replicant Fish's channel, he did a video a couple of days ago about these two trollops who were complaining because men wouldn't chase them. They were complaining because young men wouldn't chase them. And the reason why is because young men are privy to this bullshit. They understand that dogs chase tail, not men. But they're angry. A lot of them are frustrated. A lot of them are getting nervous, and to be quite frank, that's what they deserve. Because if you brothers remember a couple of years ago, I put out a video titled "The Consequences of #Mgtow." Well, you're seeing it unfold, aren't you? Aren't you? Men are mastering the lockout game. Men are closing their wallet and walking away from the table. And these trollops can't stand that. Because in their mind, you're supposed to be stupid. You're supposed to be stupid. You're supposed to be easy to get over on, so these trollops can go back to social media and gloat about it. That's what was supposed to happen, but it's not happening anymore, and they don't like that. Which means that men, young and old, have caught on to this fraud. These trash bags are pissed about the current state of the dating market, where they don't have anyone to blame for this but themselves. They did this. If you remember, the number one dating strategy right now, the number one female dating strategy right now is extortion. How much money can I get out of him? How much money can I get out of him for doing little to nothing? They made marriage, dating, relationships 100% transactional. Men walked away, and now these trollops are frustrated, they're angry, and they're nervous. And to drive home what I'm saying, a few Saturdays ago, I was at a local barcade. There were two trollops in this barcade. They were talking with one another, and they were going up to random men asking them questions. Me, I was busy playing Time Crisis, one of my favorite gun cons. The two trollops start talking to me. I didn't take my eyes off the screen. I was immersed playing this video game. I ignored them. I practice what I preach. They both got annoyed and walked off. Now, out of the corner of my eye, I saw that she had a camera. Yep, she had a smartphone camera in her hand. So more than likely, these two were probably TikTokers. That's probably what they were. And I didn't take the bait because I practice what I preach. It's getting rough out there, brothers. It's getting rough. But the thing that makes us better, the thing that gives us the advantage is that we can learn, adjust, and adapt. Now, these trollops, they can't do it. They just can't do it. It's not in them to do that. Because they've been raised to believe for the past 55 years that their shit doesn't stink. They can be sexually responsible, financially responsible, and you are supposed to just run up behind them and pay for everything. Well, those days are finished. That's why broke girl summer is inevitable. You hear? It's inevitable. And speaking of broke girl summer, I think another one of those banks collapsed today, I think. What's it called? Like, what's it? Republican First Bank? If you brothers know the name of this particular bank, hit me up in the comment section. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, broke girl summer is in our midst. And you brothers owe it to yourselves to prepare for it. Keep your head on the swivel. Do not fall for any of these trollops in their soft words. Do not fall for it. You see, these bitch-made simps, these male hyenas, they're going to fall for it. They're going to be in deep shit for it. Because a lot of them have shut their brains off that are plumbing through the talking. They don't keep up with these stories of men being set to be robbed and murdered. They don't care with that shit. They throw caution to the wind and just go chase peace leave. And some of them end up with STDs. Some of them end up getting drugged and robbed. But they don't have anyone to blame for this but themselves. Because we put this information out here. These dangers, these snares and traps are out here. If they refuse to listen, then whatever happens to them is their own damn fault. I've been warning brothers for decades that these legal snares and traps, these financial pitfalls, and these traps are out here to destroy them on purpose. This is a sick game to them. And now we got their playbook. We have their playbook. Take heed, brothers. Take heed. This is L.O.M. Mgtow. That's all I got for you. Like the video, like share in the commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you want to donate, visit my channel, you find a tip jar on the upper, right inside the screen, next to your G+ icon. Alright fam, alright brethren, you know the drill, you know routine. Go your own way, live your own way. SYSPM. As for these ditch pigs, these overweight tree stumps, and these 304s who are frustrated, angry, and scared because young men aren't taking a bait, give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA. Mokum's tight. See you soon.